Hey guys, Derpy here, and for the foreseeable future until Cat gets more merch. But we have some great merch today, guys. We have some brand new posters of Korina and my series. I might be a little biased, but I do like my poster. You guys don't even need to get them as posters. We have notebook versions so that you guys may write down your dirty little secrets into it. We will judge you. Anyway, enjoy the video, guys.
The content within this video is not suitable for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
We've had some time to cool off, so we should just work through this. But I don't want him to talk to me that way. Well, we'll talk about it. I should apologize, though. I didn't know I was upsetting him. Morse?
Yes, Korina.
I wanted to talk to you.
About what?
Well, I just wanted to apologize. I didn't...
Apologize? You wanted to apologize?
Yes, I wanted to apologize. I didn't know that I was upsetting you, and I shouldn't have hid some of those things.
Apologize. I don't want your apology.
Then what do you want then, since you yelled at me?
Perhaps what I want right now, Korina, is for you to leave me alone. Must I repeat myself?
Okay, alright. I don't know why I have to keep tiptoeing around it. I know why, it's just I don't want to. It's not fair. It's not fair that I have to keep doing that, but I did upset him, and he should apologize to me too. That's how relationships work, right? He does something bad, and I do something bad. Everything's just falling apart. Nothing I do is right. I don't know. Everything just... Why isn't everything okay anymore? Everything just has to go wrong suddenly out of nowhere. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Korina?
Sorry, was I talking
Are
too
you
loud?
alright? No. If anything, you don't talk loud enough.
Yeah. I guess.
Are you okay?
Not particularly, but I'll manage, like usual.
Would you mind if I came in?
Sure.
You know, the one thing I do hate is basically crawling in here.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, that it's not your fault. I did tell them it was alright.
Mm.
Do you want an ear to talk to?
I don't want to impose. I mean, you're still busy and you have some stuff to do, like work to catch up on since...
I've taken liberty of coming here. Do not find excuses, unless you do not wish to tell.
I don't really have anybody to tell anymore. So I guess I could.
You know, I haven't seen you like this in a long time. Let me take you somewhere, yes?
Okay, if you want to.
You might recognize the spot. Come on. Really should look into getting your room expanded.
Oh, that might be nice.
It would be. I did not think you would get this tall.
I didn't think so either.
Might be your mother's blood.
Oh,
I'm not sure if you recognize this spot or not. To be honest, I don't know if it's the same one.
I don't think it is, but I do remember being here.
Oh, yes.
Somewhere near here.
It is near here.
So why did you bring me here?
To calm yourself. Let you scream out into the empty vastness that is this place.
Well, I don't really do a whole lot of screaming.
You can if you wanted to. I brought you here. Once when you were a child. To quell your concerns. To tell you everything is going to be alright. Korina, whatever it is you're going through, you can tell me. But I will not force an answer out of you.
Which part? There's so much that's going on now.
That we both can agree with.
I know you know about how the marriage thing is affecting me. I don't want
I
to
know.
upset anyone. And I don't want to marry anybody. I don't even know who I am or what I'm doing or anything. I can't get married, especially to someone I don't know. And even if it was someone I knew, I don't really believe in myself to... I don't know if that makes any sense.
It does. Korina, about that, I've recently talked with Artemis, even when she came and visited, if you remember that.
Mm-hmm.
She told me why the gods wished to wed you off. And I think it's time you knew why too. Or at least you deserve the right to know. And to be honest, it's because I failed you.
What do you mean?
It is because your father failed you. It's because of many things. I trained you, taught you how to be a servant, not how to be a god. What Artemis told me is that she and the other gods want to catch you up. So their idea is that if they were to wed you off still, well, to a proper god or child of a god, you'd be caught up. And possibly take over for your father.
I see.
I shouldn't have listened to him. It is my fault you're like this, after all.
No.
Korina, there's only so many things you can say. But at the end of the day, you lived under my roof.
Because
Under my care and tutelage.
Because he didn't want me.
I know.
I was doomed from the start, right?
That's not the whole truth.
I'll never get the whole truth, will I?
I don't know.
If I do get it, it'll be too late. All this stress about this wedding, all the stress about my father, all the stress about my magic, everything. How weak I am.
You're not weak, Korina. Don't ever think that.
I know you're
Believe
lying
me.
at this point, Thanatos.
I've met many weak gods, Korina. I've seen many weak gods, from the Egyptians and the Norse, even some from the Greek pantheon. You're not weak. You are, I'd argue to say you're stronger than most.
I just know you're lying at that point.
It's true.
I'm not.
Well, because you can't... Just because you're not physically strong does not mean you're
Or
weak.
magically strong. I can't do any magic to that level. And I don't know if I ever will. And then I don't know about what my purpose is or what I'm supposed to do after everything. And I don't want to... I know that you've encouraged me to be nice and forgive Morpheus, but I don't know anymore. After him coming back and only seeing you and not wanting to look at me and saying what he said, I had my hopes up for years. But I was just a fool this entire time.
Look. You are going to do great things. I promise you that. May not be now, or in a year, but you will.
But how?
I don't know.
There's no way for me to be able to do anything good. The only good thing I could probably do is, I don't know, clean the entire of Olympus, or marry one of them, the suitors that the gods keep pushing at me. But everything else, I don't know what I'm doing.
I know you're so confused. Adulthood is rarely easy, Korina.
This isn't adulthood I'm worried about, I'm stressing over. I'm stressing over every aspect of my life. It's not even adulthood. I think back on my childhood and Morpheus and my old home and my magic and where it's all left me now. Now all I am is some incompetent person. The
You're
gods
not competent.
Well, the gods certainly think so. Just to pass around to someone else. I'll become someone else's burden.
You're not a burden. You mustn't let these voices speak to you like that. When I was your age, give or take a few years, I thought I was a burden, too. I had an affinity for death. Everywhere I looked, I could feel the dying. From animals to humans, I wandered the earth for years trying to find out what my purpose was. And I eventually found it. You will too. I may be a god, but I have made mistakes. And I've been in your position, where wandering and thinking and trying to find out my own destiny was difficult. I'm not going to tell you it's an easy path, because it is not. But how you approach it, that can make all the difference. She made me realize that. I miss her still. I love you, Korina. And I'm always here if you ever need to talk. If you ever need a guiding hand in some way.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
You want to know a joke?
Sure.
This is not written down in any book. But I had a bet with Apollo that I could make it to the moon and back before he could make it to his sun. And if back then we thought they were we thought they were the same mass. We were proven wrong, of course, now with the more modern humans. But when he returned back on his chariot, might I tell you how naked he was? His clothes were singed off.
That's funny.
He was bald for a year. Even his eyebrows were gone. Sorry.
It's
A
okay.
bit crude, but
It's funny.
I think I could be you to the moon.
You probably could.
With what wings?
You said you'd grow them back, right?
Oh, maybe in a couple centuries.
You'd still get there before I did.
You never know.
I literally can't get there though, so yeah, I'm right about
The
that.
humans managed to get there, Korina.
Yeah, but I don't think they'd send me up there.
Too beautiful, I guess.